Today I will be reviewing Witchy the cat from Beanie Boos. As always, let's begin by having a look at her. She's a little bit smaller than some of the others that we've reviewed. That's what she looks like. So I'll put my hand there so you have a sort of comparison, because the scale can be a bit misleading when you put things really close to the camera. Okay, so that's what she looks like from the front, from the side, and the back, and the bottom, from the top. This example is 2 to 3 years old. As I say in every video, that's a bit misleading if you're buying it for a child, because of course a child's going to use it more roughly than adults are. The only significant bit of wear really is on the whiskers. When we got them, and if you look at pictures of new ones on the internet, there's two strands there. I don't know if you can see, but they're quite straight and they're quite far apart, and they sort of tend to be at a bit of an angle, like maybe like that. Whereas these have they've sort of become twisted around each other and a bit droopier as well. But other than that, she's hung up. The fur, let's get a little bit closer. This fur sort of looks a bit raggedy, like there's a bit of a gap there. There is fur there, but it's sort of heading down. But it seems like they're always like that. At least that's what the pictures, and that's similarly over here. But it seems like they're always like that. The pictures of new ones have a very similar fur around the ears. Because it's black, of course it will pick up any... I don't think that's really showing up on the camera, but there is oh no, here we go. There is a little bit of dust there. It does sort of pick up every little bit of dust. It shows every single thing, which is a downside, but that's what happens with black ones. Now, I don't know if you can see, it doesn't really show up on the camera quite how sparkly these eyes are, and also the ears, and actually the hat band as well. It catches every little bit of light. It's quite a interesting effect, and its eyes will do that as well. If you're looking at it anywhere where there's light, it'll really pick it up. This line of toys, the thing that you notice most about them is these huge eyes. Obviously some people like them because that's how they make them, but I personally find them a little bit unnerving, I guess, or not quite cute. I know big eyes are meant to be cute, but I think there's a point at which it seems like they're staring at you, and I think maybe having sort of orange sparkly eyes, which of course is not a natural colour, maybe that's part of why I reacted that way. This particular one, because it's a witch, it sort of fits that it should be staring at you. It sort of fits that it should be kind of, ooh, how are you? So I think maybe we've sort of accepted the big eyes because of that. I don't know if you remember the Jet Lamb that I reviewed a while ago, which I said was the worst soft toy in the world, and we've called him Bernard. We've made this one the girlfriend for Bernard. We call this one Mugen Le Fay, after, of course, the figure from the King Arthur legend. It's a name brand, I guess I'd say. They're fairly expensive for what they are. I mean, as I showed you before, they are pretty small. And I saw this one on eBay, this model on eBay for 17 US, $17 something US, which is quite expensive, and then of course there's postage on top of that. So honestly, I think a lot of it's going to depend on how you react to these eyes. Do you find them really cute, or do you find them, not quite cute? I don't think you can buy these new anymore, or at least I wasn't able to find any. But they do seem to be fairly common on eBay. So have a look, just have a look and see what you can find. I mean, I don't think you'll have problems finding one, but you might have problems finding one that's in sort of pristine condition. I will say that the fur is quite nice. It's it really doesn't show up on the camera, unfortunately, but the fur is quite realistic, and it's got quite a nice sort of texture to it as well. But as I say, really, I think whether you want this one or not is really going to depend on how you react to those eyes, and whether you're prepared to sort of pay slightly more than you would normally pay for a toy of this size for it.